everybody, I'm Christopher Filippelli, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the secret element that Prodigy deleted, so be sure to watch until the end, and let's get into the video.
Christopher Ryan Filippelli. Christopher Ryan Filippelli. Christopher Ryan Filippelli.
Christopher Filippelli. So, if you don't know, Prodigy has deleted a lot of cool things in the past. For example, earlier this year I made 2 videos. One of them was secret Prodigy bosses that were deleted from Prodigy. Another one was secret Prodigy wardens that were deleted from Prodigy. So these things have been since deleted from Prodigy for various reasons. And today's video is kind of similar, but we don't really know the reason, to be honest with you. I'll leave the links to those videos down in the description and in cards in the top right corner of your screen. However, the element that they left out doesn't really make sense, and I wonder why they left this out or they took it out of the game. So here it is. This is the icon for it. As you can see, it's a gear. It's basically 2 gears, and what we could think, without knowing the exact name at this point in time of the video, what do you think it would be called? I would say maybe like gears or like some type of electric thing. So all I see now is gears, obviously, because that's what it shows. Now I think like people would think, oh, maybe this is an item in Skywatch and, you know, it's not really an element. But however, it was an element at one point, and it was called the mech element. Big Hex was the only pet on Prodigy that ever had this element. So it says, as it says here, this is in the old version of Prodigy. It says Big Hex, type mech, life A, power A+, and growth A. So I mean, those are all like stats of it, kind of like easier to read now in Prodigy, in the current Prodigy. It says Big Hex can create almost any type of machinery. So the reason why Big Hex was chosen to have this special element was because it was sort of like a big electric robot. Nowadays, it's the storm element, but back then, it was the mech element, technically, because as you can see, Dividile is water, Arcturus is ice, yeah, fire for magma shift, and then as you can see, it just goes on and on and on. However, it's the only pet in the old version of Prodigy that had mech. See, as you can see, all these were earth and everything, right, like that. So, why did Prodigy just choose him for mech, and why did Prodigy delete this element? Well, 2 things. I think Prodigy made this element completely just for Big Hex because Big Hex was the first epic ever made. And then Prodigy decided they would do the 4 other epics, which were Flora Fox, Arcturus, Dividile, and Magma Shift. And then they decided to add 4 more after that, the epic dragons, which are Chillinchar, Eclipse, Luma, and Titus. So the reason why I believe they made this mech element is because Big Hex again was the first epic ever, so they wanted to make it special and they thought they had to make its own element. However, when they continued making the epics, they decided not to keep making new elements and deciding to just use old ones. However, they did keep the mech element even when the other epics were out, except the epic dragons. So why did they delete this? Well, personally, I believe Prodigy deleted this element because it was only for one thing. Sure, they could have added like pets in the future that could have been like Big Hex, but I think they wanted to make Big Hex the special one to have just the mech element. And I think they deleted it because it was not really, it could be combined with Storm because mech had basically the same spells as Storm, had pretty much everything to do with Storm, except a different name for the element, and of course, a different icon. So it kind of stinks that Prodigy unfortunately did delete this element. It kind of stinks. As you can see, if you click on Big Hex here, it does show level 10,000 because this is on an old Prodigy hacked account. Please do not hack Prodigy. This is for entertainment purposes only. But as you can see, the element it shows up here is mech, is the gears. Now, like Magma Shift shows fire, Pterosaurus shows fire, Arcturus shows ice, and then as you can see, that one is storm. That's the storm element. However, of course, as I've been telling you all video, the only one mech is Big Hex. That is pretty cool that Prodigy had this element in existence, but it really stinks that they deleted it. So hopefully and maybe one day they will bring back the mech element, or even possibly consider making another new element into the game. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think a new element could be in Prodigy. I personally have a couple of ideas, and if you guys would like to see a video where I talk about the ideas of new elements I have for Prodigy, let me know in the comments. I think that'd be an awesome video, and I'd be really excited to share that with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe for more amazing content just like this coming soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.